What's going on, everyone? My name's Greg, and today we're going to be cooking some ribs on the pellet grill. Alright, the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be patting down our ribs, make sure they're as dry as possible, so whenever you put that rub on, it sticks really well. Alright, the next step is we're going to get the back of the ribs. You're going to get a paper towel. I used the one that I dried it off with. We're going to get that brine and we're going to peel it off the back. Alright, once you pat everything dry and get the brine off, next thing you're going to do is you're going to season your rib. What I like to season it with is the Killer Hogs AP seasoning. And then once I coat it with that, I come on with another layer of the Killer Hogs the barbecue rub. Alright, so first things first is the AP. You don't put much on, just a nice little coat. You're going to do it on the back and the front. Pat it in, make sure as much stays on as possible. Then you're going to do the top. And then once you put a coat on with that, you're going to come back with the Killer Hogs barbecue rub. Alright, once you're done with that, you're going to let it sit here for about an hour. I like to let it rest for about an hour. You can do 30 minutes to an hour. I like to do an hour while the pellet grill is warming up. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the grill on, and I'm going to turn it up to 275. The pellets I like to use is the hickory flavor pellets. That's my favorite preference to use for ribs. Alright, now it's been 2.5 hours with the rib on the grill. We're going to get ready for the next step. So what you do is you get 3 half sticks of butter and wrap it. You're going to put them on the tin foil, space them out, put them out here. Then you're going to get some honey. You're going to drizzle it right over those pieces of butter. Now what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at that, and then we're going to put the ribs on here. All right, let's see how these ribs look. Oh yeah, they're looking good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get the ribs, bring them over to that tin foil. We're going to place it where the meat side is down, bone side is up on top of that piece of butter. Wrap it up in tin foil, put it back on the grill for about 2.5 hours. Now that I got the steak on the tin foil, we're going to get a little bit of the Killer Hogs vinegar sauce. By the way, if you're watching this, sponsor me. I'd love that. Just drizzle a little bit on. Right there. I always drizzle a little bit. Try to get it on that butter. Like that. Just like that. And then you're going to get the Killer Hogs the barbecue rub. Again, sponsor me. And then we're going to put a little bit right on top. Then we're going to wrap it up, set it back on that grill for about 2.5 hours, and let it cook. All right, now we got everything wrapped up. I'm just going to get these ribs, stick it back on there for about 2.5 hours, and then after that, they should be good to go. Put them back on. Whenever you do put them back on meat side up. See y'all in 2 hours. All right, whenever the ribs are getting close from being done, from that 2.5 hours, what you want to do, get you a nice little pan. Then you're going to put a layer of tin foil over the top of it because you're going to put the ribs on it. So they're going to come out. You're going to put it on here, then they're going to go back in. And then whenever the ribs are done, we'll pull the ribs off, put them on here, get to our next step. All right, first off, I'm going to try my best without burning myself to get this all wrapped out of the tin foil because this thing is scorching hot. Gotta be careful because these things are ready to come off the bone. Never yet to find a good way to do this yet. Well, looks like we're splitting it in two. When I say these things will fall off the bone, they literally fall off the bone. Alright, so once you get it on the pan, you take this piece of tin foil out. And now that we got it on here, we're going to push this in. Then you're going to get your Killer Hogs, the barbecue rub again. You're just going to sprinkle a little bit on top, just like that. Let it cook for about 4 to 5 minutes. Then we'll come back out and add some barbecue sauce on it. All right, now it's been about 5 minutes. What we're going to do now, we're going to take a look at it. That seasoning on top, it's going to be sitting there. We're going to get some of the Killer Hogs, the barbecue sauce. We're going to drizzle that on top. And then let it soak in, and then we're going to let it cook for about 7 minutes, 10 to 7 minutes. And then it's good to go. Take it off the grill. All right, it's been about 7 to 10 minutes. These are ready to come off the grill. Oh yeah. So what I like to do, I'm going to go ahead and transfer it onto the cutting board. Since it came off in 2 pieces, it might be a little easier for me. Oh yeah. Alrighty, let's bring them inside and see how they are. We got these puppies off the grill. Let it sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Now it's time to break into them, see how they taste. They did split already, but dang, these things will fall off the bone. I can pull the bone right out if I want to. All right. Oh yeah. Those are some good ribs right there. I mean, fall off the bone, a little smoky taste, good barbecue. They're made perfectly. That's how I cook my fall off the bone ribs. Put it on the pellet grill for a while, take it off, let them cook, and fall off the bone good. I hope y'all really enjoyed this video. If y'all don't mind, like and subscribe, follow, and let me know what you want to see me cook next. Appreciate it.